Let's do this. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Nader Kazan over here, the director of field development for Live Good. Want to welcome you to our Thursday Zoom. We do these Zooms every Thursday to share with people how they can get involved with Live Good to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, but at the same time, make some honest side hustle income, or if they want to take it seriously and take it to the next level, life-changing income. We're waiting for our amazing CEO, Mr. Ben Glinsky, to join us. He's got a little bit of a computer glitch. But meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our amazing Goodkins. Dr. Ryan, take it away.
Hey, buddy. Good morning. Happy to be here.
Hey, good seeing you, brother. Lisa, how are you? How's the day going for you?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining.
Oh, hey, Lisa, we got a little echo on you again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Thursday Zoom. I don't see Ben yet. Do you guys see him?
Can you hear me?
Oh my goodness, our amazing CEO at our corporate office. We see you, sir, and we hear you. All yours, brother. And we're recording, by the way.
Awesome. I have this mic thing. Let me see if it works.
It's sounding good right now.
Cool. Let me stack it on some products.
There we go.
There we go. Awesome.
That's the foundation. That's how we do foundation of the microphone and foundation of our life is Live Good products. See? That's right.
Yeah. They're for more than just health and wellness and awesomeness.
I love it.
Let me put this over here. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Live Good Opportunity webinar for Thursday afternoon. My name is Ben Glinsky, founder and CEO. I see all of my awesome co-founders have already introduced themselves. As you guys have probably heard, Live Good is officially the fastest growing supplement brand in the history of the world, as well as the fastest growing network marketing company ever seen. And we're not just breaking records, we are absolutely shattering them with over 2 million members having joined Live Good in just the last 3 years, and we are growing fast. Highest quality supplements, lowest prices, full transparency, and an opportunity that is helping more people earn extra income in their spare time from home than any other company ever seen in the network marketing space. So very exciting things happening. 2 million people is an amazing accomplishment, but it is a tiny number compared to where we're going to be in the next few years. We'll talk about that here a little more in a second, but what that means for you, because the only place for all these 10 million, 20 million, 50 million, 100 million new members that join Live Good to save money on the highest quality supplements on the planet that all of us need every single month. The only place for them to go in the compensation plan is under the people who are already in there. So as exciting as the opportunity has been for the last 3 years, it is still a ground floor timing to really get in and take advantage of everything that we're doing. So everybody needs Live Good. We'll talk about that as well today, but for 2 reasons. Number one, everyone absolutely needs nutritional supplements. I've got a few here. Actually, I just cleared off my desk here, but this is our vitamin D3 with K2, something most people are not getting enough of, but every single one of us absolutely need every single month. Other companies are charging as much as 30, 40 bucks for high quality vitamin D3. Ours is less than 10 bucks for the highest quality on the market. Got to protect your immune system, got to protect your brain, your bones, your heart. So many benefits of vitamin D. I'm going to show you a few more here real quick. This is our multivitamin. Comes in men's or women's. Highest quality bioactive complete multivitamin on the market. Just $12.95. Over 24, actually exactly 24 different vitamins and minerals in this amazing product. None of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. We need to bridge those nutritional gaps with a high quality multivitamin, and our best-selling product, our Ultra Magnesium Complex. Magnesium plays a role in every single thing our bodies do. Over 300 chemical reactions in the body depend on magnesium to function correctly, and most of us are not getting enough. So if something is not working in your body, there's a very good chance it's because you're not getting enough magnesium. If you have cramps, digestive issues, headaches, migraines, sleep issues, so the list goes on and on. Again, very good chance you're not getting enough magnesium. Again, under $10, just $9.95. I mean, 30 cents a day, guys, for something most people are not getting enough of, is responsible for everything our bodies do. You can get all 3 of these life-changing products Most companies, you can't get a single product for less than 50 or 60 bucks. Here, all three of these products for just $29.95. We call this our Daily Essentials Pack, less than $1 a day for three absolutely essential vitamins, minerals, nutrients that we're not getting out of our daily diets that we absolutely need. That's the Live Good difference. Once people see it, they can't unsee it. Nobody's going back. Hold on. I got some examples here to
there we go.
yeah, here we go. We're in the studio. We got our tools, our props and stuff. But nobody's going back to spending 60, 70 bucks for a low quality greens product. $99 for a product doesn't even tell you how much of anything is in it. 69 bucks for another one. It's not even organic when they can get the highest quality super greens on the planet for just $19.95 as a member of Live Good. Premium ingredients, purest, cleanest, healthiest, USDA certified organic, full transparency. We tell you exactly how much of every single ingredient is in this product. Unlike all of these companies, none of these companies tell you how much of anything is in it. They just have a list of ingredients. So you don't know if it's enough to help you do anything, help you get a therapeutic benefit, or if it's just a sprinkle and not even enough for an ant, as my buddy Ty likes to say. At Live Good, you know exactly what you're getting. We also show all the third-party testing results that none of these other companies show. Highest quality, lowest price, full transparency. That's why over 2 million people have made the switch from these other brands to Live Good. So that's number one. People need Live Good because you guys absolutely, everybody needs nutritional supplements. And the second reason everyone needs Live Good is because you don't want to miss this opportunity. 2 million members is awesome, but we will have 10 million, 20 million, 50 million over the next few years. And the only place for them to go is under the ones who are already in there. You're going to meet people that need nutritional supplements. It just comes up. You don't have to pitch them. You don't have to sell them. You don't have to go after them and chase them down. Just comes up in normal conversation. Hey, do you take a multivitamin? Have you ever taken magnesium? Oh, my joints hurt. Well, do you take any collagen or an anti-inflammatory or our CBD pain cream? Like, we have products for everything. Best brain boosting supplement on the planet. Oh, you have kids? Do they take a multivitamin? How about the highest quality, cleanest, purest, USDA certified organic children's multivitamin gummies? Amazing lineup of products. I'll show you some more here in a second, but for now, let's go out to our director of our director of field development, Nader Kazan, to talk a little bit more about the timing, the opportunity that we have right here, because it is very, very exciting. And for those of you guys who don't know Nader, I mean, this guy is a legend in the network marketing industry. He's helped a ton of people, worked with some of the biggest companies, leaders in the industry, but more than anything, he is all about helping the little guy win. I mean, this guy is on Zooms with teams in Live Good all over the world every single day. He answers his phone, responds to emails. He is just awesome. But that's more than anything, but also he knows what he's talking about. So pay attention with that. Nader Kazan, Director of Field Development. Why are we growing so fast, and where are we going in the next few years?
Oh my goodness, Mr. Benglinsky, Mr. Benglinsky. Thank you, brother, for the kind words. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Thursday Zoom. I'm just going to give it back to Ben for about 30 seconds. We got some exciting information for you. I got the honor and pleasure of meeting this young man 26 years ago. My wife, Melissa, and I were looking for a little side hustle. I think I was the luckiest guy on the planet, and I signed him up. And guess what? I just ducked. I just ducked because he went. Friendship started then, and of course, you know, being one of the hardest workers in the industry, building massive organizations in the field as a distributor, becoming a leader, and then being blessed to go into the ownership, software engineering, and, you know, building systems for some of the biggest companies in this industry. And he's probably going to share with you later on when he left the industry about 8 years ago. It shook a lot of people up, but it made a lot of sense. So I want to thank Ben Galinsky for coming back to the world of supplementation and the home-based business, bringing Lisa and Ryan and creating some of the most amazing products that they used to make for their family. And now over 2 million pioneers, which is just the tip of the iceberg, are being blessed by highest quality products at the lowest price. So thank you, Ben. Ladies and gentlemen, my job here is to share with you the importance of timing. In the world of business, it's all about location, location, location. We're here to talk about timing, timing, timing. Let's look at what happened to our amazing planet just a few years ago. The whole world got locked up. People stayed home. And one of the things that did, some positive things came out of it. Actually, a lot of positive things came out of it. People became wiser shoppers. Another thing it did, it made people realize that, hey, I do need to take more supplementation. Even over 60% of the people, between 60 and 80% of the people worldwide are already taking some kind of a supplementation without knowing what's in it. But more people realize that they should be on some kind of a supplementation, taking care of themselves. And as I mentioned earlier, they also became wiser shoppers. People buying habits slowly started to change. And now 7 years later, look what's happening. Look at what's happening in the world. You got companies like Costco. I'm talking to about 500,000 members that we have in the United States of America. We got Costco. We got Sam's Club. Over 150 million people. I checked it this morning, Ben. Over 150 million people in USA are paying between Costco and Sam's Club. What is it? $11.95 a month. So if you need to save some money for your family's grocery shopping, you got to buy 2 gallons. If you want to save some money on mustard, you got to buy 2 kilos of mustard. But guess what? 150 million people are doing it again because people buying habits shifted. People are looking for bargain. People are looking for value and high quality. Let's talk about another company, ladies and gentlemen, that over 1.5 million members of our international market know about. A company called Amazon. Amazon started a few years ago. They started with books and nearly have everything. But look at Amazon. Amazon, 225 million people, ladies and gentlemen, are paying Amazon, what is it, $12.95 a month, Ben? So if you end up paying $80 for an $8 product, you're going to get free shipping out of it. Let's look at the world of the home-based business. You had companies that were selling distributors $90 product that cost $10. So maybe 1 out of 1,000 will get a car or a watch or a Ferrari out of it, while everybody else was paying for that, because the days of overpaying for nutritional products, so maybe 1 or 2 people on top of the comp plan will get paid on it, is over. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Can you hear me? Yeah,
I hear you perfectly. Back to you, brother.
That's awesome. So yeah, that's exactly what's happening. It's not hard to see. I mean, every company in the network marketing industry who's still doing it the old way, trying to sell low quality products for $50, $60, $80, $100 is losing volume. I mean, it's not because of Live Good. It's because the economy has changed. Buying habits, as Nader has said, have shifted. People are moving away from expensive, overpriced things more towards affordability and value. And it's never going to go back the other way. Again, once people see Live Good, they can't unsee it. Nobody's going back to spending $70 on a lower quality greens product when they could get the highest quality on the market. And that's why once people see Live Good, once they understand Live Good, and now you guys are all part of it. Now that you've heard, like every time you even look at, smell, see, whatever, hear about another nutritional supplement, you're going to be thinking about Live Good and asking yourself, hey, why should I buy this product when it's over $50, when they're not telling me how much of any ingredient is in it, they're not showing me the third-party testing results, and most importantly, I could get a higher quality product that has all of those things at Live Good for literally half the price or even maybe less. So again, that's why we're growing. I mean, 2 million members in over 3 years has never been seen before in the history of the supplement space or the network marketing industry. But when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. Highest quality, lowest price, true value. Doesn't make sense to buy supplements anywhere else. And yeah, so as Nader said, I walked away from this industry about 8 years ago because I didn't like what it had become. And what I mean by that mostly is, well, a lot of it is the quality of the supplements, the lack of transparency, just the money games that they were playing. But the most important thing is seeing people lose money. 99% of people in the network marketing industry lose money. And that's a very scary thing. And that's what I didn't like. Just morally, ethically, as much as we try to tweak compensation plans, change things, make it easier for more people to be successful, and just the way the industry is structured and the way that people work, it just didn't work. Here, we have over 30% of our affiliates are in profit, over 10 times. The average company, you've got 1 or 2% of people in profit every single month. Again, 99% of people are losing money, sometimes as much as 3%. Here, over 30% of our affiliates are in profit every single month, and 100% of affiliates and members are saving money every single month with the highest quality products at the lowest prices. So unlike 99% of people in other companies who are losing money at Live Good, nobody loses. And that is really what drives me and what, kind of our mission, our passion, our focus And just the whole movement that we've created is to help people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and for affiliates, generate some additional income in your spare time from home. And we've got more people doing that than any other company in the history of the industry. So with that, let's go out to our product team. We're going to start with our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin, to talk a little bit about what these products are about, why health and wellness and supplementation is so important. And one of the things I love about Lisa, because a lot of brands out there in the supplement space, both network marketing and otherwise, you don't know who's behind the company. You don't know who created the product, how they created the product, how they formulated the product, if they just threw a bunch of random ingredients in a bottle and said, hey, this is good, if they actually formulate, if they're using clean ingredients, not clean ingredients, grown with chemicals, pesticides, packed with toxins. And it's a lot of scary stuff. And a lot of times you have no idea who's behind the company, if they even dare put their own products in their body. And then other companies, you see the owners of the company and they're not healthy. It's like, hey, if your products worked, you know, either one of two things, they don't really work, or you're not taking them because you're clearly not healthy. And not to bash anyone, but you know, you look at Dr. Ryan, you look at Lisa, and we don't create products to sell products. Yes, we make the highest quality products on the planet and make them sell them for just a few dollars above cost. So again, people get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. But we make these products, number one, and a big gap between number one and two, to help people get healthy, to use these products. We all use almost every single one of these products every single day. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Again, you look at Dr. Ryan, you look at Lisa, you can tell, you know, they're very conscious of what they put in their body, what they put on their body, and what they keep out of their body. And they're not going to put anything harmful in their body, and they're not, and so we're not going to put anything harmful in any of our products that go in our bodies. So with that, our Director of Product Education, Lisa Goodkin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. So I'm going to start with a testimonial and then go from there. All right, so this is from an affiliate and customer of ours. Back in February, I went for my annual checkup and routine blood work. After the visit, I received a message from my doctor diagnosing me with hypothyroidism and prescribing me medication. There really wasn't much discussion about anything else, and I just didn't feel right accepting that diagnosis without asking more questions. I ended up seeing an endocrinologist, did more testing, and it turned out I was actually extremely deficient in vitamin D and other key minerals needed for healthy thyroid function. I had also gone through a period of chronic stress. I focused on reducing stress, prioritizing rest, and consistently taking the Live Goods Women's Multivitamin with Iron along with vitamin D. After just 6 weeks, my labs came back completely normal and in a healthy range. This experience really showed me how important proper nutrition, stress management, and looking at root causes can be. Thank you for all the education and for making clean, affordable products available for everyone. So why I wanted to start with this came after Dr. Ryan and I just did our Monday training on basically the multivitamins, right? And micronutrient deficiencies and how significant they are. And it seems so minor and so simple because it's just really like a multivitamin, vitamin D, magnesium. They're very basic supplements, but how crucial they are for our health. And unfortunately, this is what's going on in our world. We go to our doctor, we either go because we're having a symptom or we just go for regular checkups, and then something appears, and then here's your medication. And if you don't take a step back and ask questions and dig deeper and be your own health advocate, you're on a medication, which means now you're going to be more deficient in certain vitamins and minerals, and this has to do with drug-induced deficiencies. And it's just a vicious cycle from there. So what I'm talking about on Mondays is Dr. Ryan and I do a Monday training where we provide this education. They're always on our YouTube channel as well. And I get the most feedback from customers and affiliates about these trainings because they're actually learning so much. And she learned enough to take a step back and say, I'm not going to just be put on a medication, right? What do I need to do? Dug deeper, severely deficient vitamin D. Some teeny little things play major roles in your body and your health. So the education is key. And that's something with Live Good that I feel is very, very unique to us, is the education that we provide, because you do need to be your own health advocate in this world. Otherwise, you're just put on a ton of medications, and unfortunately, we're not taking care of ourselves enough that all of a sudden we're all ending up with some kind of disease or ailment or something going on where we need to go see a doctor for. So, where do we begin with all this information, right? We talk about taking care of ourselves through lifestyle medicine, where and your pillars of health. And there are many of them. Supplementation is a major one, but there's also you need to eat well. You need to move your body, exercise, physical activity, whatever works for you. You need to work on your stress. You need to sleep well. You need to socialize. You need to hydrate. I mean, so many things. And supplementation is a very crucial part of it because many times it is the catalyst for things that help you do something else. So, example, if you're not sleeping, and then all of a sudden you're taking magnesium and you realize your body was deficient in magnesium, and now you're resting and you're sleeping and your nervous system is calmed down. You wake up feeling better. Now you can move your body because you're not struggling when you get up. So I'm going to start exercising, and you're exercising. Then you want to start eating healthy because when you do something good for yourself, you want to do more things good for yourself. And then you're increasing your thirst. And hydration is important. And you add our hydration amplifier, and it's just things just cascade from there. It's really an amazing thing. And supplementation really is very easy because you just have to buy it and take it. And for those that are new to it, yes, getting in a routine sometimes takes time, but if you're consistent with something, the routine becomes like brushing your teeth, right? And it's nothing, not a big deal. So supplementation, it's everywhere. Many people, most people are taking at least one supplement. And you turn on the TV, you open up your computer, you open up your social media, and you are bombarded with supplements. All different companies, this product, that product. It is very, very confusing, very overwhelming, and can be very misleading because marketing is plays a major role in it, and also over promises and stuff like that. So how do you navigate all this? Well, the important things that you need to know, and this is what we always talk about with Live Good and what makes us different, is our transparency. And Ben hit on some of those, right? So transparent about who's behind the product. There's not some big paid influencer just to talk about the product and then all of a sudden blow it up on their social media. And you don't even know if they're taking it, which they're probably not because they support so many supplement companies. You see the four of us behind these products. So that's a big thing. We're transparent in our marketing. When I talked about all these companies making these big promises, that's take this and you're going to live to 120. I mean, it's crazy out there what something will say to, just one product can do all this. We're not doing false marketing. We don't want to lead you on to believe something. We try to word things very carefully. And we will always tell you that you need more than one supplement, right? We make product packs. I talk about stacking supplements all the time. I'm always recommending starting with our foundational 5. That is a non-negotiable for every single person in this world. And that includes our magnesium, our vitamin D3K2, our multivitamin, either men's or women's, our factor 4, which is our omega supplement, but also it's our potent anti-inflammatory supplement because it's not just omegas. It's your curcumin, your CoQ10, your garlic, and not to mention black pepper, all to help absorption. Very important. And then probiotic gut support because we have to focus on our gut. We don't realize how the gut plays a role in every single thing that happens in our body. We've done several trainings on that as well, so make sure you catch those. And the transparency, also transparency about what's in our products and what's not in our products, right? So it's very easy to put something on a label, and then if a product is tested, it might not be what's listed, or you might not list every single ingredient that's in there. And why? Because there might be some things in there that are not good for you. So then they choose not to put them on the label. You need to know what you're taking. You need to see every ingredient. You need to see every dose, right? The dosing matters. If something is not a therapeutic dose, it's not going to make a difference. So many of these companies have these itty bitty doses. Not going to do anything. I just reviewed a product for someone. They had this big proprietary blend at 50 milligrams. Now, this might not make a lot of sense to you, but like 50 milligrams to have several different ingredients is very, very, very teeny. Nothing's going to make have a therapeutic benefit. So it's important to know your dosing. And a lot of that we talk about too with proprietary blends. It's important to know each ingredient and how much of each is in it. Not very dusting. If you're taking a supplement, typically a powder blend or something, and it's not from Live Good, check out the back, check out the label, see if there's a proprietary blend that lists a whole bunch of ingredients in just one big amount, right? That does not tell you everything that's in it, right? So you might be looking for one ingredient in that big list, and it might be a little bit of sprinkle, right? That's the fairy dusting. And testing. Testing is very, very important. It's not just important to know that a company tests, it's important to see the results, which are on our website under our certificates of analysis tab. And if there's something that you're wanting to see more of, I mean, I'm here, that's my job, Director of Product Education. I'm here to help guide you with your supplementation, with your lifestyle, and also help you get any more information that you might need regarding our supplements. I always encourage everybody to start with our health questionnaire. That's just a good baseline. And I know we've added a lot of products since that questionnaire, but once you get that baseline, then if you want to know more, and if you want to fine tune it, your stack of supplements, reach out to me. Again, that's my goal. I'm here to help you guys. But Live Good's doing wonderful things for this world. I love getting the testimonials because we are changing people's lives, not just financially, but really their health, right? And if there is no wealth without your health. That comes first. So yeah, welcome to Live Good. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Love it. Yeah. A couple of things you said that, shoot, I didn't write them down. But yeah, so I saw a product the other day, just because it says it has an ingredient or a bunch of ingredients in it. I saw a Greens product the other day that I mean, the whole claim, whatever, was we have 50 different ingredients in this product, and it didn't even have as much per serving as we have in our Super Green. So it's like, well, 50 sprinkles doesn't do anything for you. If you're not getting enough of, I'd rather have one that does something than 50 that don't do anything. And ours, I mean, we've got like 20 something that actually do something. They're not in here just so we can say they're in here. They're in here because they have a therapeutic benefit. I also love what you said, Lisa, about don't just trust the company because they do, or because they do third-party testing, but you don't really know they do third-party testing unless they're showing you those third-party tests, because a lot of companies claim they do third-party testing, but if they're not going to show you, it really doesn't have any validity or any credibility. I mean, there's a lot of companies. I got a couple over here. Here, I'll show you one. So this one, this is a big tub of protein powder, and it's not because it's so big that what I'm going to tell you. But anyway, you look at this company's. I ordered the wrong size. It should have been a smaller tub. Yeah, this was like $120 or something crazy. But anyway, yeah, not even open because I wouldn't touch it because of this. So Consumer Reports did a report on 23 different plant-based protein powders, including that one, to see if it had lead, heavy metals in it. That product right there, you look on Naked Nutrition's website, literally the first words you see are nothing to hide. Nothing to hide. Look on their website, Naked Nutrition. Consumer Reports did a test. They studied these 23 plant-based proteins. That one had 17 times safe levels of lead. In other words, 17 times toxic, what's safe, 17 times worse than that. 17 times too much lead in their product, which can give you lead poisoning. I emailed them. I'm like, hey, as a consumer, I didn't hide my name or anything like that. I'm like, hey, Consumer Reports says you guys have 17 times safe levels of lead in your product. Do you have any reports or documents or tests that show otherwise? They're like, yeah, we have 17. They told me they had 17 different tests that they did showing that there wasn't any lead. I mean, first of all, there's no company's going to do 17 tests on one product or one batch of products, maybe two. I mean, 3 is kind of redundant and overkill, especially if the first 2 show clean. Maybe they keep, I just thought of that. Maybe they did 17 because the first 16 showed toxic stuff. But I don't know. It's just so like clearly not true. Okay, great. You have 17 tests. Can I see one of them? Can I see any of them that show that it's not clean? Because this report shows that you've got 17 times toxic levels of lead. You're claiming on your website you have nothing to hide. You're claiming on your website you do third-party testing. You're telling me right now, customer service person, that you've got 17 tests and you won't show me anything to discredit these guys that are actually showing me that you have 17 times the toxic levels of lead. So just because a company says they do third-party testing, guys, if they're not going to show you, and there's nothing, they hide behind these proprietary blends with the excuse that it's because they don't want people to copy their formula. They don't want anyone to steal their formula. I mean, you want the formula for the best Super Greens product on the planet. Here it is. Every single one of our products, we show you the exact amounts of every ingredient. Anyone can take this formula and go copy it right now, and we welcome that. I mean, if you want to make the highest quality greens product on the market and sell it for $2 or $3 above what it costs to make, have at it. Like, we know that, and it's not concerning. Like, our whole focus is helping people get healthy. And if competition is good, it helps the end consumer. But here's the cool thing from a business perspective, because I know you guys are all on this call to learn about the money, the opportunity side. You're learning a lot about products as well. But from a consumer or a competitive advantage perspective on the business side, when you 3 years in business, 2 million members, just disrupting the entire nutritional supplement space. Every other company, supplement, brand, product out there is losing volume, losing customers to Live Good. They see it happening. It's no surprise, it's no shock, and it's no secret as to why it's happening. People want highest quality, lowest price, full transparency. Like, literally, we have nothing to hide. We show you guys everything. And people see that. People see their customers coming to Live Good. In 3 years of completely, and not to brag about this, but dominating the nutritional supplement industry and finally helping people and not ripping them off with low quality stuff that's ridiculously overpriced, people are making the switch. But when companies recognize that, when they see that, when they see something that's working, normally, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it makes sense. It would make sense for them to do that thing that's working, right? But they're not. Like, no competition. In 3 years, everyone sees people want high quality, low price. But companies, brands, products, they don't know how to work on $3 or $4 margin. Like, this product literally costs us $15 from manufacturing to packaging to labeling to shipping it to our warehouse. By the time it gets to us, $15, we're selling it for $19.95. Like, those are very small margins. Most companies want to make a product for $5 or $6 and sell it for 70. So they can pay out big celebrities, influencers to tell you their product is good. And so maybe that you'll buy it, because those are the margins that companies are used to. They can't figure out how to work on $3, $4, $5 margins like we have, because you need a lot more customers. And when you have millions of customers buying product every month, it makes sense. Those numbers work. When you only have a few hundred or a few thousand, it's very difficult to make a company profitable. A company has to be profitable if it's going to stay in business. And that's why a lot of companies, especially in the network marketing industry now, I mean, you see more companies going out of business than launching. And it used to be the opposite. It used to be like every other week we'd see a new company launch. But I don't know, maybe we fixed the industry. But yeah, good stuff. Lisa, let's go out to our director of product development, the guy that makes all of these awesome products. And Lisa said a lot of stuff about how he formulates, but the biggest thing is this. I mean, not only does Dr. Ryan spend a ton of time, effort, energy, love, care, passion in creating all of these life-changing products based on what we all need, which is, and that sounds normal, which it should, because that's why you should create nutritional supplements to help people get healthy. But it's completely opposite of how most companies create products, which is to sell them. They hear about a buzzword ingredient like acai or goji berry or maki berry or whatever it is, the buzzword of the week, and they'll try to make a product and put some of those ingredients in there so they can sell it, so they can mark a product up and sell it regardless of whether it does anything or not. All of our products that Dr. Ryan makes are products that get results, that have a specific use, whether it's our highest quality, only anti-inflammatory product of its kind, the only one on the market that has fish oil, curcumin, CoQ10, and garlic all in one place. Our creatine plus HMB for about half the price of other products out there. Highest quality plant-based protein with, talk about lead and heavy metals. This has less lead than an average cup of water. And we do those tests and we show those tests. You can see them right there on our website. Highest quality, healthy, USDA certified organic weight management coffee with brain boosting mushrooms. Our Super Reds, best cardiovascular health product ever created. Great for brain health, heart health, circulation, opening up those blood vessels, releasing that nitric oxide. Great for sexual health, energy. So many benefits of so many different one of our products. But the coolest thing, well, that's really cool. Only highest quality, premium, cleanest, USDA certified organic when possible. Ingredients that actually get results. None of our products have anything in it just to say something is in it. They're in it for a reason. But just as importantly is what stays out of the product. Because you can make a product that has some good ingredients, but as soon as you put in some toxic ingredients, some ingredients that have lead or heavy metals, glyphosates, toxins, all this dirty stuff grown with chemicals, pesticides, that completely defeats the whole purpose of it being a nutritional supplement to get people healthy. And that's why most supplements actually make people less healthy than more healthy. You're literally just wasting money on stuff that's not even helping you get healthy. And again, people are waking up to that as well. So the coolest thing about our products, you won't find anything in any one of our products that is harmful, that is toxic. We show all those third-party tests because Dr. Ryan starts with him. He's not going to put anything harmful or toxic in his body. He's not going to make any products that have anything harmful or toxic in them. So with that, our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Oh, hey, Ben, thank you, man. You teamed me up perfectly. I'm getting amped over here, like pumped up. Like, this is like right in my wheelhouse, talking about outcomes, clinical outcomes, thinking about it from a dosing and a therapeutic efficacy perspective. How do we make dietary supplements work and act like drugs? Forget the word drug. These are chemicals, right? These are chemical entities, naturally occurring in the food supply, regulated differently than drugs, though, right? Regulated differently because the drug market, understandably so, has to go through more rigorous trials to demonstrate safety and efficacy. The drug market is lots of times, I'm going to tell you how I feel. It's crooked. It's a crooked industry. It's got, unfortunately, it's got a lot of mess in it right now because people just got into this sick care model, and the insurance companies are in bed with the pharmaceutical companies and are in bed with the big food companies and the big farm companies. And quite frankly, it's evolved into that because in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, guys, most of us were getting our food from local sources, right? We knew our farmers. Most of us had backyard gardens. Most of us were growing our own food. We're not doing that anymore. And we're getting sick, right? We're eating all these ultra processed foods, getting sick. We're going to the doctor and getting prescriptions, like Lisa said. Sometimes they're necessary, sometimes they're not. I'd say most times they're probably not. But, what they're not doing is going to the doctor and getting this advice to say, hey, have you considered your diet? Have you considered your exercise level? Have you considered all of your stress and your sleep and your socialization and all these different aspects of health? And the truth of the matter is they're not being told that. So my story is short. It's it's not a short story. I'm going to make it short. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. My degree is basically understanding how drugs work in the body, what the body does to the drug, how we eliminate them. Well, really, it's the whole thing. It's how we absorb them. It's how we distribute them throughout the body. It's how the body metabolizes them or gets them ready for elimination, and then how we eliminate them. I mean, that's basically Doctor of Pharmacy in a nutshell. And you learn a lot about drug formulations. You learn a lot about compounding. You learn a lot about how to make something that's stable, something that's clean, something that's not contaminated. I mean, can you believe that? So really, I was just borrowing straight from pharmaceutical playbook in making dietary supplements. I think I brought a new level, a new standard to it because even the manufacturing partners are thinking, well, why that costs more money? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? I'm like, well, look, I need glyphosate testing to show that our organics products don't contain glyphosate, or we need extra heavy metal testing because this product would definitely be exposed to natural metals. So that process has elevated the brand, I think, standard across the board. Now, as the shift occurs, there's a number of shifts going on, right? There's the business shift, there's the consumption shift. So people are consuming things differently. And I would tell you that they're making decisions now and shifting their healthcare. They're taking more of it into their own hands. People are making decisions in their own best interest, and they're using a lot of times now internet and of course AI and some different tools to get some information and feel more empowered and informed. And ultimately, what you do anytime you go back to the information source, which I rely upon heavily, and you'll see the science, you'll see the literature there supporting the use of these dietary ingredients. There is plenty and plenty of clinical literature published on the use of dietary supplements. And a lot of it's very powerful and strong. Some of it's a little bit hard to decipher because whatever, it doesn't matter. But ultimately, my goal is to make a product that is going to have a outcome, a therapeutic health benefit. And that has been the mission. I mean, that's it. And, we've grown based around that in a lot of different product categories. We continue to grow. But I love that Ben mentioned a few of the main players. I mean, you talk about inflammation, you're definitely talking, like, and I love that he said pain cream, but the factor 4, just looking at the omega-3 fatty acids, the fish oil. I mean, what an incredibly powerful compound. So, yeah, I think a lot of it, guys, is about the focus is, of course, on the quality, right? That's number one. Then, of course, you're going to talk about the price points and things like that. So for me, though, whenever I get a question, if you guys email me or Lisa, we'll take an honest look at something, another product you might be interested in, something, and we'll give you honest feedback on it because we do believe heavily in the education component. And there's a lot going on. Like, there's a lot. If you've never been in the dietary supplement business before, you can get a little lost because the marketing is so powerful. It's very, very powerful. When you get these big influencers backing products. So the best thing to do really, though, is to cut through the noise, is to watch some of the YouTube trainings we do. Tune in, listen to some of the stuff we have to say. You can double fact check us. You can do all those things. But I think at the end of the day, you'll be very pleased to find that the information we're providing is true and accurate. And that transparency is exactly how we represent ourselves that way. We lead by example, but truly it's found in our products too. The way that we disclose everything. You virtually could start your own supplement company just based on the information we tell you, how we source, where we source from, the testing we provide, the manufacturing process, the ingredients. Like, look at the supplement facts panel. You'll see everything in there, the amounts. You'll see what's not in there, of course. We're proud of what we do not put in our supplements. And that's it. I mean, it sounds fancy. It's really not. It is a supplement to food, but it does change people's lives. It really does. It changes. And we can get into that at another call, and maybe a Friday's training call. We'll talk a little bit about some examples of how the health outcomes impact people's lives and how supplements can do that. So there's a lot of evidence, a lot of testimonials, a lot of interest because people are so frustrated with the sick care model. So Ben, that sums up my story there. I'm going to send it back to you.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Great job. All right, let's get into the money. I know a lot of you guys are on the call for that. And not only do we have the highest quality supplements at the lowest prices, but we also have the most generous compensation plan in the industry. So I'm going to kind of tell you how it works. Because here's the thing. I mean, compensation plans, for the most part, are compensation plans. If you can duplicate, you can make money. If you can't, you can't. And that's kind of the challenge with most network marketing companies out there. It doesn't matter how generous or powerful the compensation plan is. If you can't do it, if people are leaving, and the average person in the network marketing industry, I mean, Nader and I have run software for the last 20 plus years for some of the biggest companies in the industry. We see the actual numbers. The average person stays in a network marketing company for less than 3 months. That's their lifetime in a network marketing company, 2.8 months. You can't build a true residual income when people are going out the back door every 2.8 months. You're constantly building, rebuilding until it goes the other way. And that's the cycle of the network marketing industry. And that's why if you talk to any leader in the network marketing industry in the last 10 years, I mean, you see that, maybe a couple of them have made a little bit of money once or twice, but where is that now? It's gone because that residual income or that lifespan of a customer falls out. People are not going to continue buying an overpriced product when they're not making money. At Live Good, the money side is great. I mean, 30% of our affiliates are in profit, most easy duplicatable system and compensation plan in the industry because of the products, but people don't leave. They don't quit. Nobody goes back. Again, I've said it this third time saying it, goes back to spending $60 on a low quality greens product when they can get the best one in the market for $19.95. 60% of people in the world are already taking supplements. Everybody knows they need them. And once they find a company they can trust where they get value, they get products that actually work, and they're not going to find a better one anywhere else for a better price, they stay. And so unlike these other companies where 2.8 months, I mean, most of our customers don't ever quit. We've got people who joined 3 years ago and are still buying product every single month, and probably will be for the next 50 years of their life, because it doesn't make sense to buy anywhere else. But on top of all of that, we do have the most generous compensation plan in the industry. So if you are a pre-enrollee, you have probably noticed thousands and thousands of new members having joined just this week alone, as we see every single week, as we have for the past 3+ years. All those members at midnight tonight, Thursday night is our cutoff. Midnight tonight, everyone who becomes a member in that power line moves into the matrix part of our compensation plan in the order they're in that power line. So the sooner you get started, the sooner you get placed in the matrix, the higher you get placed. Everyone follows their enroller, gets placed in the highest position under their enroller in the matrix. Now it's a 2x15 matrix. Not going to go into great detail, but what that means is everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, whether you introduced those people or they fell under you from someone else, you will get paid on them. Even one person under you who goes to work could be making you $50 a month, $100 a month, a few $100s a month, maybe even more than that. If you want to make a lot more money, if you share it with a few people, you literally triple your income potential. There's no limit as to how much you can earn by enrolling people. If you don't enroll anyone, there is a limit. You could earn up to $2,047 a month, something like that. And as we grow, again, the only place for everyone to go is under the ones who are already in there. But if you want full details on how the comp plan works, the matrix pay, the matching bonuses, the bonus pools, all that stuff, how we pay out over 85% of the $10 a month that comes in. So yeah, we don't mark up these products like every other company to pay out big commissions on the products. That's how we keep our prices so low. Highest quality, lowest price, just a few dollars above cost. We pay out the commissions on the membership side, on $9.95 a month, which gives you a position in the matrix and gets you the highest quality supplements at member prices, which are even less than our retail prices. So this product, for example, $34.95 retail, which is about half of these other brands out there, or $19.95 member price. So just by being a member for $10 a month, you're saving $15 just on one product. You know, you buy more than that. The average person in Live Good is ordering about 6 products a month, about $100, saving literally about $200 or $300 compared to what they would pay for similar products elsewhere. And that's how it works. So, and they don't leave. That's the coolest thing. You know, 96% retention rate month to month means people stay in this company. It means true residual income. And that's another reason I left is, you know, we talk about this idea of residual income, and I'd look at the numbers, I'd look at the statistics, I'd see that revolving door syndrome and realize that's not a real thing. There's no such thing as residual income in the network marketing industry until now. And quite honestly, I mean, I truly believe in 20 years, those checks are still going to be coming in. In 50 years, those checks are still going to be coming in and be much, much bigger, because we've only got 2 million members right now. When we grow to 20 million, I mean, I don't think 50 million is not going to happen. I think it definitely is. Nauta thinks we're going to be over 100 million. I mean, Amazon's got over 200 million. Costco's got over 100-something million. And to get the something everybody needs at the lowest price every day, I mean, it just makes perfect sense. And when there's no competition, guys, it just makes it that much more powerful from a competitive advantage standpoint, a business opportunity standpoint, and an opportunity to earn income. So all you need to do to lock in your position, go to any of the emails you've gotten from Live Good, click on the link that says click here to join now. It's a one-time $40 affiliate fee to earn unlimited income forever, and either $9.95 a month to be a member, get a position in the matrix, and save on the highest quality products at member prices. Or if you want to save $20, get 2 months free, $99 for the year. So you're looking at either $49.95 today or $139.95 today if you go yearly. Lock in your position. You've got until midnight tonight. Place your product order. Definitely at least get your daily essentials pack. As Lisa was talking about, our what's it called? Foundational 5-pack includes those 3 products, along with our anti-inflammatory Factor Core and our probiotic gut support. You got to protect that gut. It's like your second brain for just $59.95. 5 products, for under 60 bucks. Guys, a no-brainer. And then if you want to try our super greens are awesome, our super reds are awesome. All the other stuff I talked about, we've got an amazing line of skincare products, cleanest, healthiest skincare products on the planet at, again, lowest prices anywhere. Pet products, kid products, CBD products, lots of awesome stuff. So go through the website, find some products you want. Definitely get your magnesium, get your factor 4, get your Himalayan Shilajit and organic sea moss. This stuff is amazing. And place your order today. We ship out every single day. We'll get it out to you tomorrow. You'll have it in a few days, and you will absolutely love these products. You also have an opportunity. So enroll 2 people. That gets you to our first level of rank, which we call bronze. It also gets you into profit. You earn $25 for each affiliate and member you enroll. So $49.95 to join. Enroll 2 people. You get $25 each. You get your money back. You're in profit. You're at that first rank. You could even do that today before our cutoff at midnight tonight. I also want to invite you onto we call it our Firestarter Friday call tomorrow. Same time as today, 12 noon. It's our daily update call, kind of our announcement call, talk about numbers for the week, new rank advancements, what's coming down the pike, new product launches, all that fun stuff. Do a little training in there and talk about the ranks. Yeah, join us for that. You can find the link in your back office under webinars. And as Lisa was talking about, the product calls that Lisa and Ryan do on Monday can be found back there as well. You could also join them this Monday and any Monday for their live call and get some great information about our products, health conditions, how to be healthy, and lots of other awesome stuff. That's all we got. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Definitely join us tomorrow. Lock in your position, order your products, tell some people, invite them onto the call tomorrow, or just join us to see what we're all about and get ready for the next wave. I mean, everything we're doing, guys, has been amazing. And with all the new stuff that's coming down the pike, from our fundraising to our new website to all the ads, our co-op campaign, lots of cool stuff that we're rolling out, and just keep the fuel on the fire, pedal to the metal. Yeah, that's the one I like. All that fun stuff. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome aboard. I can't wait for you guys to try these products. You will absolutely love them. And I mean, this company, it just shares itself. I mean, everybody needs supplements. People talk about what's hurting, say, hey, you need some magnesium. You got cramps, you got migraines, you got something going on, something's not working, get your magnesium, get your gut support. Creatine, great for brain health. Our methylene blue, best brain boosting supplement on the planet. So many amazing products that we have, and a lot more rolling out over the next few months. By the way, our collagen, guys, is amazing. Great for hair, skin, nails, joints. One of my favorite products here. Yeah. Flaxseed oil. They call it the remedy for everything but death. This stuff is amazing. Just another one. This is actually one of our top 10 best-selling products. People love it. Whoop. That's all we got. All right. One of you guys has the host, so you got to turn off the call. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Welcome aboard. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Go get your 2 and see you on the Zoom tomorrow.
You,
man.